Hey, how you doing? It's Blake here. We're talking about 5 things you need to know if you want to get started selling sports cards as a beginner. I've got my cards right here. I store them in a cardboard box with rows across the middle of it, or columns, depending on your perspective. I paid like $15 for this. I've got 4 or 5 of them, and they each hold about 5,000 cards. The first thing you have to know is to find the value of cards, go on eBay and search through sold listings. There are, like, Beckett was like the magazine when I was a kid that would give you card values. That doesn't matter. That's like hypothetical. What really matters is what is someone paying for this card, and for the vast majority of cards created, nothing. No one's buying it. They are worth nothing. So if you've got like a collection of old cards from the 90s, don't ask me, what are these worth? Because who knows? Who knows? They could be worth $0. It could be worth $1 million. What you're going to have to do is go through and look up every card that you're curious about individually. Now, to save time on that, what I recommend doing is look up the all-star teams. Look up the the end-of-year awards. Look up the guys in the Hall of Fame who played during that time period, and sort those cards out first. That's not going to find all the rare cards, but it's going to find you 99% of the cards worth looking up. The second thing you got to know is if you're buying retail cards and opening them up and you're selling them, probably not the best way to make some money. The best way to make money in the short term, definitely, is to buy sealed cards that are sold out. So, like, go on eBay and you'll see what they're going for. Buy those at retail stores or online from like Walmart.com and sell them sealed. As soon as you open those cards up, it becomes very likely that the overall sales volume is going to be less than what it would be if you sold it sealed. The third thing you should know is if you do sell singles like I do, and I'm not saying you shouldn't sell singles, I'm just saying it isn't the best way to make money. If you're like me and it's a hobby for you to sell cards, then sure, have fun. Open up blaster boxes and hanger boxes. I do it all the time. It's a lot of fun. When you do sell those cards, you're going to want to ship it eBay standard envelope. What is eBay standard envelope? We'll call it ESL. ESL is a card like this in a penny sleeve and a top loader, put into an envelope like this, or any envelope really, and then shipped through the letter service that the post office offers. Not a parcel, a letter. It only costs 53 cents as opposed to $3 or $4 you're going to pay using first class mail with a parcel. The fourth thing you should know is currently the grading of cards is expensive and very backlogged. I do not recommend getting I had one guy get mad at me because he said that I did not put the card with enough packaging. It was a base like Aaron Rodgers 2021 card, and he said, well, I might get this card graded. And you're an idiot then, because you're not going to pay $60 or $100 to get a base card of a veteran graded. What I recommend doing if you want to make money off graded cards, and I do this, is I'm buying PSA 10s. PSA is like the most respected card grader. PSA 10s on auction of like non-superstars. I snipe the auctions, meaning I bid at the very last second. I get them for cheap, and then I list them as buy it now at like 2 or 3 times what I paid for, or in some cases just like $100 more if they're very expensive cards. I do not think opening retail packs and then getting your cards graded and selling those graded cards makes much sense, except in very rare exceptions. The fifth thing you should know is it's not a good way to make money. I mean, I'm just being totally honest with you. If you're buying cards at stores, opening them up, and then selling them, that's one of the worst ways to make money. I make about $10 or $15 an hour doing this, and I only do it because it's fun. Like, I would do this if I made zero money. It's just like a hobby for me to do this. I like transactions. I like going through them all and sorting them. It's just fun for me. That's why I have a resale business. But if you're trying to get rich doing this, and you're a solo entrepreneur, that's a caveat here. If you've got 10 employees and you can pay them $10 an hour to sort through cards, by all means, just, scale this up to your heart's content. But for individuals, you're capped at like 10 or $15 an hour just because it's so hard to get very valuable cards that, even though you can sell, and let's say I buy a blaster box of 64 prestige cards for $20 at Target. I go through there, I pull out 30 cards that are worth selling for at least $2 profit. It's going to take me like an hour and a half or 2 hours to go through those, sort them all, and then get them listed, because it just takes time. It takes a lot of time. Of course, you pay someone $10 an hour to do that, you're doing great, but as an individual, you're capped to how much time you have. So, like I said, if you're buying hobby boxes, if you're buying like certain very in-demand mega boxes, it might be better. But for the vast majority of people watching this video, if you're buying stuff at Walmart for $20 and it's on the shelf, you're probably not gonna make money selling the singles because this is the way the market shakes down. Hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions you have, please put them below, and subscribe for more videos like this.